just visit because I think the living in this kind of centuries will be very hard and difficult because of the problems with health and the wars, this kind of situation. But I think my I think I will like to visit the castles. I will like to see the clothes. I think it's very different from now. So I think the 1740 for me it's okay to visit. Just visit.
And interesting that you remember the exactly year of the series happens, you know? You
Yes.
specific.
Yes, this series is very passed in the very old scenario, but
Mhm.
it's about time travel too. So the woman living in 19 and go to the 17s. So I
Wow.
remember because of that.
Uh, Great, great, great. I usually don't remember the city's years that the history passed by, but yeah, that's it. So for you, Taina,
I think I would like to visit the 19th century, where the woman used it to wear dresses and braids on the hair, ride horses. And I think the world was more calm, and the food was fresher to make recipes. I think it was better, but I'm not have sure because in this time there wasn't the energy, clean water. I think it
no
was more
phone,
difficult.
no phones.
No phones, no internet. Yeah, but I think that people were more happy um, than now. But yeah, it's a curious, just in to visit, not to live. Yeah,
We stayed there forever.
yeah.
I got, yeah. I think I have the same feeling like you, Taina. I don't know if I would like to live there for a long time. Guys, I don't know. I think you can realize, but I like of Vikings culture, you know. I've watched some series related that, and I like the way that especially the fighters fight for their piece of land, for the values and family. I don't judge the values that they had by the time, you know, just about they were so proud of what they did or what they was done by the time, you know. So they were done. Yeah, I got a mistake with the verb. Uh, Let me see. Yeah, I don't remember remember exactly what time this the Viking culture happened, to be honest. But I don't know, maybe 60 or earlier. I don't know. I don't remember exactly. But yeah, that's it. Let's move on. Michael, again, I think it's you. The second question, please.
How might your worldview be different if you had grown up in a different historical era?
Put your
Uh,
favorite in your favorite series.
yes, probably my worldview would probably be different as my information would be limited, I think. So I think this is the problem because nowadays we have the information that we need and that we like it. And in the past, this is very difficult to have a lot of information in the same time as these events happen. So probably I will be more very different. I don't know if I leave it in this century, I will be more feminist. Probably no, because being feminist in this century, it's harder than nowadays. I think very difficult because of the information is limited.
Yeah, I another point I would add you is about the marriages, right? Daryl, I'm sure that the people used to live in this sad about this topic because they that wasn't common to get divorced or get leave and that valorize I don't know but at the time we didn't use to pursue our happiness like today, you know, or freedom, to be honest. I think is a better
Yes,
word,
especially for a woman.
especially for you woman. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, yeah. And how about you, Taina?
Yeah, I don't have idea. Maybe I wouldn't be conscious. I'm living a different time is better or worse. I think I just living what was possible because I wouldn't the conscience to
Mm-hmm.
being the better or bad. I don't have idea what I would think about it.
Yeah. Oh, another thing that I remember, guys, by the time that there wasn't airplane, you know, it was almost impossible to know the world, you know. It's another point to think. And about you, Alexandre?
I believe my view would be more limited. As Micaela said, uh, in oldies era, have did have less information. Uh, e people's living in less cycle. For example, I don't know, bolha, uma less bolha de friends, family, and society. Today, uh, uh, we has in internet more information, communication. Não,
Yeah.
my views de words é more, é maior, né? That's it, guys.
I totally agree with you. Today, the technology help us provide us a- enough amount and quality informations, but of course there are misinformations as well. So we need to pay attention. But I think I'm in my perspective related to the news. I think we that's more positive than negative stuffs related that for sure. We can learn with the best people related a specific topic, whatever the topic that we would like to learn. We have opportunity to know interesting people like we are doing today, for example. We are here, all of us have our interesting background and have a lot of stuff to exchange, you know. So yeah, maybe the same way that I did this week, maybe we can get some job uh, in a community. Yesterday, I've shared opportunity for developer. in a host in a talking talk host WhatsApp group, you know. I've shared this opportunity because I was invited to join that company, but the opportunity didn't work for me because my I don't have the some specific requirements that the job has. So maybe we can get some job in community, you know. And yeah, okay. Um, Let me see if I can add something more. Mm, Guys, I don't know. I think I would be more, unfortunately, I think I would be more machista. How can I say machista in English, guys? I don't know if you can search while I'm sharing ideas.
Text,
What?
sexting.
Sexting. Yeah,
Mhm.
because I'm telling you about that because when I was a teenager, a child, I lived with my parents, and my dad was so was so sexist, I guess, you know, for a lot of stuff. Like he didn't allow my mom to go to the gym, for example. He controlled my mom's clothes, you know, something like that, you know. Of course, I've grown up and I've realized that all these stuffs are so bad, and he changed it along the way about these stuffs, you know. But I remember if I lived in a different kind of society, I would be not only sexist but another bad stuffs because I think that by the time there was a lot of hierarchy empowered related to the governments and the government the government system wasn't not was improving along the time as well. You know, so yeah, I think we are so influenced by the our environments in general, you know. So that's the point that I try to say to you. Okay, let's move on. Taina, go ahead with the 30 question, please.
What lesson from the past should modern societies learn more carefully?
Amazing question.
Amazing question. Yeah. I think the society could learn more about wars because many lives are lost in the wars, and the Russia, Ukraine are at war again, and so harmful for the families and the childrens, and don't solve nothing.
Mm-hmm.
It, yeah, it's opposite, brings just in sufferment and no solve nothing. I think they could learn more about it, how to solve the problems without wars.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's an amazing point. And for you, Alexandre?
My answer is very simple. I believe and today want learning with mistakes this past.
Mhm.
For
Okay.
me, that's it.
Yeah, yeah. The same Taina's approach. And for you, Michaele?
I think in the same line, the modern societies needs to learn about to not put a lot of power in the hand of the one man,
Yeah.
like in the monarchies. I think
Mm-hmm.
it's a good idea, and the importance of democracy,
Mm-hmm.
the a lot of the construction of the democracy, I think is very important.
Yeah, guys. I respect the all thought the the other opinions and point of views and about everything, but I can imagine myself living in a society that we can't exchange our opinions about the governments, or yeah, just to disagree with something, you know. I think it's a bad thing for any kind of society, for sure. And when some kind of people don't have freedom to do whatever they want, like women have this problems in some societies. So I think and LGBT community as well. I think that's terrible. We have to be free to exchange ideas, to be whatever we would like to be, you know? And yeah, that's it. Um, I really like the Taina's answer related to the wars. I like to the wars history, guys. I need to say that I like to watch some movies and series related that, and the way that some stuffs improved because of wars. That's so interesting. Of course, I disagree the reasons to that stuff were created or invented by the time. But as a human being, we know that we used to build things when we feel so afraid, or when the water take our bunda. You know, I forgot this expression in English. But yeah, I really there unfortunately for the middle stuffs don't justify the end, but for example, we have internet connection, improved communication system, and a lot of devices like a cell phone because of wars, you know. So we would have another reasons to build these stuffs, you know. But I'd like that people would learn to create things. With no wars, especially about the technology and the entire tools that we have today. I think I could bring my point of view. And yeah, let's move on. Yeah, I think it's my turn. Question number 4. How would society change if people could freely travel back and forth in time? Hmm. Uh, like that move that I forgot the name when I was a child. Uh, um, Guys, I think we could feel more satisfied with simple things. I'm sure in the past we would able to live more happier with less, you know, because today there are a lot of that today was created a lot of stuffs as I mentioned, and sometimes it seems we don't feel happy enough, you know. So I think we could uh, feel that we are able to live better with less. Yeah, that's it. And about you, Taina?
Um, so I think they would be happier and free because they could choose the best time to live for which one, and they would be more mature because they would learn from the past and the future and balance what's most important to do or what is more productive to do, and they would give more value to the things that have improved. Like if we leave it in the past, but we see the future now, we can choose to give more value for internet or the computer or the microondas. I think the sense of value would would be improved.
Yeah.
And gratitude.
And related to natural disease like so hot or so cold. Because
Yeah.
today we are able to live. In the future, we don't know. Yeah. Thank you. Thanks so much, Taina. And for you, Mikaeli.
I'm thinking here a different answer. Um, as a person who really like science fiction, and the time travel is one of my best subjects. I think we can change the past, so I think the history would lose its stability, so some facts would no longer be fixed. Um, every event could be revised, altered, or even undone. So I think the truth might fragment or that doesn't exist. I think this kind of situation that when some events can change can craze a lot of people if
Mhm.
this happens. So I think that I think the if time travel it was able for everyone, the stability of the history it will change and lose some time, I think.
And value better our decisions in our life in general. Yeah, it's a good
Yeah.
point. And for you, Alexandre.
Guys, I believe a society can fix mistake this past. Technology evolve more because when people travel for past, have a technology for past. This change feature. ah, I I crazy question. I think.
Yeah, well, I
uh,
forgot the movie. There was a famous movie.
uh,
Yes,
I
I
I
forgot.
tra I travel in my mind.
Yeah, yeah. And my answer was related to the past and Tainá for the future. So in all of us Michaele mixed these scenarios, and yeah, it was interesting. So I'd like to continue with you, Alexandre, with the if you could start, read and answer the question number 5, please.
Of course. Uh, what cultural tradition would you like to experience f- visited if you traveled to the past? Guys, I I like de the movies epic medieval era medieval. I would like living to experience this past fights for with espadas. uh,
I can
that's
imagine you fighting, you are a black belt, I can imagine you fight with that guys.
uh,
Oh.
I would like to learning fighting with espada, but I don't like morrer.
Yeah, yeah, it's a good point.
That's
Okay.
it.
Okay, Alexandre, thank you. And for you, Mikael? Swords. Thank you,
Uh,
Taina.
I think I would like to experience traditions that still exist so I can compare and see the difference, such as the festas juninas and carnival, like thinking about what was the official food like, and why did it change, or the dances, this kind of situation. Because uh, if I want to put here a new tradition, probably the I don't know English, the Greek symposiums about democracy, I think is the best answer. But if I can choose, probably compare the tradition uh, that exists nowadays and compare with the past.
Yeah, I got you. I got you. Um, and for you, Taina?
So I'd like to live with the Indians inside the Amazon rainforest because I would like to know how is the life inside the forest, inside the nature, how is the life without any influence.
Mm-hmm.
To take a shower in the waterfalls, catch our fish and preparing our dinner or our lunch, and understand how the nature is working. I have curious how I would be if I were born inside the forest. I would be the different person or no? I think our society influence a lot our personality. Like you said in beginning, the environment shape your personality. And I would like to know how I would be if I was a India. Yeah, it's curious.
Yeah, yeah, interesting, interesting. Um, yeah, you brought a good point. I've never thought how would be my life if I was an Indian, you know, speaking natives different language. Yeah, I think that could be interesting for sure. Guys, and about me, it's hard to think a world without games, you know, but if I would travel to the past, I'd like to live in the Vikings era. I'd like to explore places, to search new uh, tesouros. How can I say tesouro? Uh, and search, yeah, know new peoples. But of course, that way was so dangerous, you know, because they used to explore places, but we fighting, you know. I don't know if that's a good idea for me. I'm a chicken, you know, my little leg, you know. So yeah, treasure. Okay, okay, treasure. Okay, okay. Um, but yeah, I would like to live in the Viking areas, especially related to explore new, different places, you know. I think it's a good idea to travel with navio. Let me check navio. Navio. Uh, Navio is, oh my goodness, navio is vessel. Ship. Yeah, ship is better. Yeah, I'd like to travel with big ships and these stuffs. Yeah, and alter the course of history. Yeah, it's a good good stuff to do. I'm sure that. Yeah, that's it. So, Michaeli, oh, your cat, little cat. Could you read and answer the next question for us, please? Question number 6.
Yes. If humanity had never invented electricity, how would our lives look today? Um, I think global communication might still take days or weeks because of the telegraphies, I think.
Yeah.
The medical care would remain limited. Uh, and I think cities would be quieter, but dark, of course, and more dangerous at night, I think. It's something that we always see in series and movies. I think that.
Or so our world would be so strange. And about you, Taina?
I think without electricity, many things would change because we wouldn't have the internet or social medias to distract us, and we spend more time with others. I think the society would be more closed with others. We going to dependent more with others. For
Yeah.
example, I have the food, and I below you the food. I think it's it.
Yeah. It's a philosophical question currently because we can imagine our life without electricity. Uh, guys, I think it's all for me. It's so hard to imagine the world without electricity. Uh, I think we wouldn't, our knowledgement, our lives would be so impacted because you can imagine we wouldn't have refrigerators or way to no, nos esquentar when when it's cold, for example, or vice versa. Um, I can imagine live without electricity, especially with our forecast nowadays. You know, I'm sharing about basic things, and related knowledgement. It's hard to I wouldn't have the knowledge that I have currently because my current career as developer was built uh, into the internet. I've learned all these stuffs into the internet, not in the college, for example. My base education to the work that I do currently was related to electricity. So yeah, that's it. And for you, Alexandre.
Uh, I think a society um, less evolved because the electric help a lot and evolve this society. For example, I don't I don't has a computer.
Mm-hmm.
I don't has a phone, a smartphone. uh, Today I'm not here in immersions.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I don't know what this word.
No, I
Mas
got it.
a simple shower, for example,
Mhm. Yeah,
é, el-
shower.
electric, this electric evolve to more associates. I
Mm-hmm.
think that's it.
Yeah, we wouldn't be here if we don't have electricity for sure. Yeah, that's it. All of us answered. So, Taina, please, let's move on to the next question. Question number 7. I think it's another interesting one.
Yeah. How different might the modern would be if the internet had been created in the 18th century? Yeah, good question. I think we would be more advanced. Maybe we would find the cure for the cancer, or we wouldn't die again. We would find the immortality because the internet help us to advance it in the scientist studies and the biological medicines. I think we never will die.
Wow. Wow, wow. So interesting point. And for you, Michael?
Tainá, it's very positive.
Yeah.
For me, for me, if the internet had been created in the 18th century, probably the technology would be more advanced, and the robots already starts a war against us. For me, like the story of Doom. I don't know if you know. And
Yeah.
we in the movie the robots starts a war, and the humans needed to go to the other planets to live. So for me, I think is that the robots
Wow.
already starts a war.
The opposite point of view.
Yes.
Guys, unfortunately, I have opinion close to the Michael, you know. I think if the internet was created in 18th century, I think we would evaluate it like Taina mentioned, but we would have more tools to war, unfortunately, because the communication would be improved, and unfortunately the power people uh, use this technology for um, wow, for wars, for uh, their selves benefits, you know. So unfortunately, I hope to be wrong, but I think our society we are crazy. So like Aparecida like to say crazy, people are crazy. And yeah, I don't know. I don't know if we wouldn't here to exchange ideas because the internet have this power that Taina mentioned, but the people, unfortunately, there are a lot of people that want to use this technology for the bad things, you know? Um, yeah, that's my point of view. And about you, Alexandre?
I believe this society evolve more, né? Because this information help a lot for evolve, né? But I think a society this it prepare for information
Mm.
this era epic. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Guys, other day, I've read news related to some scientists had been discovering a new way to communicate, improve the speed and the distance between internet connection around the world. That would be change a lot of stuffs about communications. For example, we could have a better connections with Europe, with Asia, or North America, and so on. I don't know if you know, but currently we have some limitations about the distance, and this research could be change everything about that. And the same way that this will bring us better opportunities, more globalized world, this stuff could bring us better tools to war, as I mentioned, because everything would work better, in communication stuff. So yeah, I brought this news. I've read it. I was checking my LinkedIn's feed. I think about 2 months ago, I've read about that. I don't remember. I think it was in a newspaper, famous newspaper, but I don't remember the what was in that newspaper. And guys, I think we have time for one more question. Let me check. Alexandre, please read and answer the question number 8.
Yes. Uh, what aspects of the past code still inspire innovation in today's world? Guys, I th I think sincerity, sincerity, because in past, uh, people's I I don't- my vocabulary is small.
Don't worry, man.
Uh,
Don't
I
worry.
believe
All of us are
people's
learning.
I
Oh, don't
believe
worry.
people's eram more sincerity and
Mm-hmm.
uh, in today more people's uh, want vantage and about outros people's.
Mm-hmm.
I believe it's point this past que I believe helping in days actuality.
If I
That's it.
understood you, well, you said that in the past the people used to be more sincerely than today. Is that it? You think in the past the people was sincerely? How can I say sincere? Let me check again.
To be honest,
Yeah,
maybe
to be honest.
to
Yeah,
be honest.
yeah, yeah.
Uh,
Okay. I don't know if I agree with you, Alexandre. I think today, in my opinion, we have more freedom to say what we would like to say than the past. In the past, I think it was more complicated, related politicians, political structure by the time, the people didn't used to have freedom to exchange their ideas, I guess. I guess, Um, yeah. And for you, Michael.
Um, I think the best society was more curiosity because a lot of and new advances in technology or in science it was created in the past. So I think it's a good aspect to inspire the curiosity of the our old societies.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think sincerity can work as well, Alexandre. I think I've heard more to honest, like Taina said, but I think sincerity works. Thank you, Alexandre. Thank you, Michaeli, and for you, Taina.
Yeah, I think the society in the past it was more self-taught. They read more. They used the time just into reading, the search for the knowledge, and we could be like them, more self-taught and not depend a lot the teachers or the schools to learn because sometimes Self-taught help you to learn more than frequently the schools or just in listening the teachers.
Yeah. It's a good point. And I'm gonna bring self-taught in a immersion next month. I create a topic related to that. Yeah, thank you, Taina. And about me, just to finish, let me check. Guys, I'm gonna emphasize the same thing I said before. I think in the past the people used to be more happier in general because in my point of view, because of misinformation in general, you know. Uh, Even people that didn't have freedom they had freedom, they used to feel happier than now, you know. um but with simplest things, you know. And yeah, I think that's it in general, guys. Unfortunately, the time was over. The topic is so different, you know. And I hope you enjoyed and have a good week, a good day. And yeah, that's it. Take care, guys. See you. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Thank you.
Bye.